Hey everybody, hope y'all are doing well. So again, I'm gonna making another video about hemp, and just how efficient it is in so many ways. And just from the perspective of like that they made it illegal in the first place. Like anytime the quote unquote enemy does these type of things, there's a very important reason behind it. Quite simply, if you look into it, it is capable of pretty much providing all that we buy at these corporations at all these stores on its own. Granted, it's not meat and it's not cheese and it's not these things, but it can print all of these plastics with 3D printing technology. You can make superconductors out of it. It's very electromagnetically conductive. Beyond all that, though, the medicines are just endless. It has the potential that goes on and on and on and on and on. Not to mention being able to cure cancer and help heal things like Parkinson's and Huntington's disease and Alzheimer's. Very seriously fucking powerful health conditions that this medical system still has no solution for. Even though they've known about hemp for a while, but they don't tell us about it really. And then when you look at the fact that it only takes about 100 to 115 days before you can start harvesting it, as compared to like fruit trees. I haven't looked into nuts, but fruit trees take quite a while to grow. And I mean, just trees in general take a lot longer than plants to grow. So, when you're dealing with an issue like a supply chain, we don't have the time to just wait for this abundance of trees everywhere to grow. And if you're going to utilize a vertical farm growing system, which have already been proven effective, I think it was Brazil. I think there's somebody who created it there. Actually had it going fucking really well. I think even without the lighting was an issue, but I think they figured out some way to make it work, and it was going so well. I'm pretty sure the gentleman was assassinated. So these things work. This technology exists, and again, like you can't really grow a tree out of a vertical farm growing system, but you can grow plants like hemp and others out of these vertical farm growing systems, thereby utilizing the space being able to go up instead of out. Because right now we are dealing with, well, I don't know if you guys have heard, but Bill Gates is buying up a bunch of land, farmland. Space is an issue. If you only have a limited amount of resources, you're only going to have a limited amount of space. So you got to use the limited amount of space that you have as efficiently as you can. This is why vertical farm growing systems are also very imperative to being able to help curb this supply chain problem and eventually get to a point where we can be able to feed the starving, the needy, and start taking these things overseas to countries that are really fucking hit with like serious issues of starvation, where we can actually go there and help them, developing their own systems of honor, or just share what's worked with us and let them do their own thing, but give them the tools, the vertical farm growing, teach them how to build it, spiritual lessons, help them defend their borders and tighten up security to make sure that they're not getting raided and pillaged by pirates and these things. Which I think, the more of these grassroots good movements get going, the more that energy is going to affect the overall area that they're all around. So, the more we do this, the more we speak about it, the more we push it, the better off we all are. And again, it's good news. I mean, the more you look into it, it's just ridiculous how efficient it is. Life's going to be really good once we get, this good work going. But it does take, breaking through the spells of the quote-unquote matrix and many other things. And I do seriously think that the hemp plant, like anytime I used to research it in the past, it's taken me a long time to get comfortable looking into it and writing about it and speaking about it. There is like an innate literal resistance to getting into hemp and what it does, and really trying to talk about it to others. And then a lot of times when you try to talk about it to others, they look at you like, oh, okay, yeah, there's some cool things, but curing cancer, like there's a lot of resistance. So I encourage y'all to continue to do your research, look it up, cross-check things, use your own common sense, study the immune system and what it takes to actually have a really strong and capable immune system. Look at how it can be good for the earth and everything else. And of course, there's Genesis 9:3, even in the green herb, about giving you all things. And yes, the Bible has been manipulated with, but a lot of it has not. A lot of it is the absolute truth and Word of God. So, all right, we're going to keep coming, guys. Love y'all. Have a good day. Bye.